There are a lot of benchmarks in which you are at par with the best banks in India. NIMS, for example, credit growth, even though on your book size, which is a reasonably large book size, credit growth is very impressive. But when it comes to cost, the numbers are not the best in the industry. Why is that?
Well, we have a historical context. If you look at our productivity of our branches, for example, it's not the highest in the industry. We have some work to do there. We also, if you look at the productivity of our sales force in general, it's slightly higher. It does happen when you are number 3 player and you have reached a certain level of scale, for the full scaling benefits have not come through. I think in some cases we were slightly behind the technology, we have caught up now, so those benefits start coming through us. Today also, when you say, for example, a corporate salary franchise is weaker than some of the others, as we continue to gain market share there, have we reached a stage where business is coming to us because we are standing at the right place? I think we need to get to that place where we get our fair share because we're just standing. We're not there as yet. And I think once we get to that, our cost will look similar to others.
How far are you away from that point?
Oh, hopefully, let's see. It is only a couple of years, but only time will tell.
Still a couple of years?
Oh yes, it is a long haul. It's a big ship. For everyone, it's a big ship. And by the way, competition is not just standing there. We have tough competition, smart competition, and they're also doing their bit. I mean, they also hopefully are talking more about us than before. And when they talk more about us, they are reacting to some of the stuff which we are doing. They're not going to just sit there and allow us to take the market share away. So we have to work harder.
I go back to again a very basic question, which is that COVID was an eye-opener for us. The term I used was survival, then it became revival, and then a year ago it felt like a sugar rush. Is that sugar rush, both in terms of demand, credit growth, economic offtake, is that sugar rush behind us? Now are we in for normal years of growth?
I think we are in for normal years for growth because yes, COVID, there was a suppressed demand which did take off and it reflected in the GDP growth rate. It is hopefully going to normalize now. And from here on, depending on how India does and geopolitically how things play out, things will get normal. And frankly, we are in the risk-taking business, but at the same time, we are the risk management business also. We cannot allow the sugar rush to continue for too long because if we do, we will end up making the same mistakes what we've done in the past. I mean, I've said before that are we making the mistakes today which will lead to a problem 3 to 5 years down the line? We should keep asking ourselves this question. We do try to in Axis, and we believe that today we are not, but firstly, time will tell. Secondly, you have to keep looking for things where things could go wrong. And that's part of the job of the management team, to keep asking themselves the question, is there something happening out there today which could lead to a problem tomorrow? And you have to keep, obviously, proactively managing it.
But has life really normalized for Axis Bank in real terms? I remember we had long, engaging conversations during COVID. We were all sitting at home. Banks' branches were half open. There were a 2-day week or a 3-day week. Now everything is normal. It's the same buzz and the same hum which is back. Have those lot of COVID assumptions been rebooted?
No, we did change quite a bit because of COVID. In June 21, we had announced that we will move to a 2-day roster week. We are not changed from that.
We're still following
it. Yeah, we're still following it. Yes, more people do end up coming in office because people do want face-to-face meetings. But if there is someone who does not have face-to-face meetings, can come to office only twice a week and it's all fine, because COVID did prove to us that it's not required that we will be present here just for the sake of being present here. So we have kept to that promise, though a lot of our employees initially did not believe it. We have not changed. Yes, this question keeps coming up that should we change that 2 to 3. We are still trying to look at the data and see what is telling us.
So you come to this office only twice a week?
No. Sometimes I end up coming more often, but I'm talking about the larger set. We also have more than 3,500 employees who have permanently shifted to home. Okay. We're not asking them to come to office at all. There is another set of employees, we call it gig employees, who are working on gig basis, sitting from anywhere in the country. So we have done some things and changed some things permanently. It's not just one time. And we will continue to build on that as we move forward. So yes, COVID has brought about a clear change in how we work.